Okay, let's dive into the big showdown between two AI heavyweights, Microsoft Copilot and ChatGPT. Now, both of them promise to make us faster, smarter, more productive, but, and this is the key, they do it in completely different ways. So that brings us to the big question. Who's actually the better work buddy? To figure this out, we're going to break down exactly how they operate, what kind of real-world results they're delivering, and then, at the end, figure out which one is the right fit for you and your team. All right, let's start with the most important difference. I think the best way to imagine it is to think of them as two totally different kinds of colleagues. You've got Copilot, who's the ultimate company insider. They know everything that's going on. And then you have ChatGPT, who's like this brilliant, super versatile consultant you can call for, well, pretty much anything. And this right here, this really frames the whole conversation. Copilot is your AI companion that is baked right into the Microsoft apps you use every day. Word, Excel, Teams, it gets the context of your work. ChatGPT, on the other hand, is your go-to genius that works pretty much anywhere online, ready to tackle just an incredible range of creative and analytical jobs. So, how does Copilot know all your work stuff? Well, this is its secret weapon. It's called Microsoft Graph. Think of it as the connective tissue, the brain that gives Copilot secure access to your entire work universe. It knows who you're meeting with, what documents are important for your project. It even knows the context of your latest email chains. And that's what makes its help so incredibly personal and powerful. Okay, so we know how they're different, but how do these two work buddies actually stack up when you're in the middle of a busy workday? Let's put them head to head on the stuff we all have to do. Both of these tools are designed to save you time on everyday tasks like writing, summarizing, and planning, but their strengths really shine in different places. Copilot, for example, is just unbeatable at summarizing that hour-long Teams meeting you had to miss. But if you need to brainstorm, say, a dozen creative slogans for a new marketing campaign, well, that's where ChatGPT is an absolute powerhouse. And look, this isn't just a hypothetical thing. The productivity gains are very real, and we can actually measure them. This quote from a director in financial services just nails it. Imagine not having to read an email for 3 months. It's a total game changer for just managing all the information coming at us. The raw data on speed is just crystal clear. Microsoft did a study comparing users across a bunch of common tasks. And with Copilot, summarizing a meeting took just a little over a quarter of the time it normally would. I mean, these efficiency gains are dramatic, right? Across the board. And all that speed, it adds up fast. A big study by Forrester found that all these little time savings add up to an average of 9 hours reclaimed every single month for every single Copilot user. That's more than a full workday back in your calendar. And for businesses, those 9 hours a month per person, that translates directly into dollars and cents. The same Forrester analysis calculated a potential 3-year return on investment of a staggering 116% for companies that roll out Microsoft 365 Copilot. Okay, let's shift gears for a second and talk about something that goes way beyond just getting work done faster. Let's talk about where your sensitive company data actually goes when you use these tools. This is probably the single most important question that every professional, every business needs to be asking before they copy and paste confidential project details or, client information into an AI prompt. So here's the bottom line. Copilot works inside your company's secure digital walls. It inherits all the privacy controls and permissions you already have set up. In contrast, the public version of ChatGPT operates outside those walls. It sends your prompts and your data to external servers, where they might even be used for model training. This right here makes Microsoft Copilot a much, much lower risk path for any organization in a regulated industry. Think finance, healthcare, or government. It's built from the ground up with enterprise-grade compliance. Now, ChatGPT's enterprise plans do offer strong security, but it's a whole separate system your IT team has to manage and validate. So, with all of that in mind, the different ways they work, the productivity numbers, the security models, how do you actually choose the right AI teammate for you and your work? Well, it's really not about which tool is universally better. It's about which one is better for your specific needs. A creative agency, for instance, is probably going to love ChatGPT's flexibility, while a huge financial firm is going to prioritize Copilot's built-in security and compliance every single time. But for a lot of us, the smartest strategy isn't really an either-or choice at all. It's a hybrid approach.
You use Copilot for your internal, context-heavy work inside Microsoft 365, and then you tap into ChatGPT for its incredible power on external-facing or creative tasks that don't involve sensitive company data. Best of both worlds.
Hey, if you found this explainer helpful for just making sense of the AI landscape, do us a quick favor and hit that like button. And of course, be sure to subscribe for more deep dives into the tech that is shaping our world. All right, and now we want to hear from you. In your daily grind, which AI buddy, is it Copilot, is it ChatGPT, or maybe both, is boosting your productivity the most? Let us know what your experience has been in the comments below.